I'd say it's important to understand how a board works. So the notion of a board relying on me is a dangerous one, right? I got to take certain leadership roles in conversations, and I also have formal leadership roles. Like I chair the technology and cyber subcommittees on 2 or 3 boards, and that becomes important. But it is important the way a board works, that questioning about every particular area of board work is not restricted to one individual. It can't be that I am the only person asking technology questions, or the retired CFO or sitting CFO is the only person asking about PSUs and RSUs. I've got to do my homework about PSUs and RSUs. And I've got to ask whether or not the outcome of compensation for the leadership team is fair, is correct. Even if I didn't completely understand how we got to the calculation of needing to get 1.2 million more shares from the street or something like that, even if I didn't completely understand it, I've got to understand enough to ask those right questions. And therefore, the entire board has to understand enough to ask intelligent questions about technology. But I accept that given my calling card, that I will have leadership roles on various committees, and that is entirely appropriate. In terms of staying relevant, one of the things I decided to do was connect with private equity firms and some venture as well. And one of the reasons for hanging out with you, Saqib, and you get an environment like this. You get technology leaders, people you can talk to. You get companies coming in front of you. I've made a couple of investments myself and really understanding what that's like. I signed up with an organization called the Venture Mentoring Team here in South Florida. And pro bono, we advise founders on their businesses, but it is an incredible way for me to just see pitch decks and understand what people are investing in, where it's going. I signed up with an angels investment organization. So between private equity, organizations like this, venture mentoring, angel investing, I feel like I get to understand what's going on. And of course, at the big boards, big companies, we constantly have presentations. Well, what are we doing with Gen AI? How is it going to change our business model? What are the regulations? And I see all of that. So a combination of all of that, plus all of the reading we're doing, I hope that I get to stay relevant and understand the big trends that we have going on in technology.